So for the past 8 months, I've been running my agency and I've run into a problem that I think many SMMA owners are running into and they're just not addressing it. So for the past 8 months, it's been quite a stressful, fulfilling yet miserable time of my life. And there's been a lot of battles going on in my head. See, I believe most of you guys are like me. If you're running an agency or you got into an agency, you're doing it for the money. You're doing it to get the 10K, the 15K a month. Like, if you're 100% honest with yourself, you say, oh, I want to buy, my parents this and that. But like, most of you just want to buy a holiday. Most of you just want to get rich. Most of you just want the money. If you're being 100% honest with yourself. And the reason you do SMMA is because you think that's the easiest way to get your money. Because you've been sold this dream that it's the only way to get money, essentially. You've been sold that you can't do Shopify, you can't do this, you can't do this. All you can do is SMMA, and that's going to get you to 50K, 100K a month, even 10K, okay? And it seems like the easiest path, but I'm here to tell you it's not. It's very hard. And don't neglect your gifts. Because before I started my agency, I was a fashion designer and I made music and I did YouTube here and there. But those were like my key skills, my key gifts that I was really good at. One of my songs is on 50,000 views right now. And my fashion brand did pretty well. We made like 30 sales in a month, but then I stopped it because I started working on the next project. And those were like my passions, my gifts. And since starting my agency, I've kind of neglected every single other area of my life, except for gym and maybe a bit of boxing. Because for my past 9 months of living, all I've done is worried about my agency, worked on my agency, and it's got to a point where it's becoming quite unfulfilling. Like, it's not like I'm trapped where I'm not good and I can't sign clients. Like, signing clients is easy. That's not a problem. My problem lies in the fulfillment, the lack of fulfillment, and the feeling that there's more for me out there. Feeling that I'm meant to be doing more than just an agency. I'm not just an agency owner. And don't get me wrong, there are some people whose primary skill sets are within an agency and like agency is a perfect fit for them. But there are some of us who have the skill sets for an agency and we can do it. But there's almost like a calling to do something else as well. Like there's something more that your heart is going towards, something more you're being gravitated towards to do than an agency. But the only reason you're sticking to your agency is because you're like, man, the money's gonna be great. I don't know if I can make it there. But I'm here to tell you, man, like, well, firstly, you can do both. And secondly, it's almost soul crushing to neglect your actual talents, your natural talents, where you want to be putting your energy. Because at the end of the day, bro, what is inspiring your actions? For me personally, and I'm be honest here, is the key inspiration for an agency money or status or like something worldly? Is it something along those lines? Like, that is what inspiring your action. Do you think that's something you'd want to be inspired by for the rest of your life? Just money? Like every action you take is inspired by money? Or would you rather have, sure, some actions are inspired by money, like working a job, you need money. I understand that it's a very big need in life to have money. Like you need money to live, you know what I mean? But what if we changed our perspective on what we're taking action for? Like what's inspiring this action? And what I've been doing recently is fasting and praying. Finding a way to get inspired by God, connecting with my higher self, some people might call, but I call it God. And I pray and I fast to get closer. I meditate to get closer, to receive and have clarity on which direction I'm meant to be going. Like, how can I do this all? How can I fulfill my gifts and also still make money? And I realized like a lot of my time working on my agency was wasted time. I'd spend all day maybe doing cold calling, then I'd watch YouTube videos on SMMA, barely take action. My boy was doing the service delivery and I was just neglecting myself and my true gifts. So that's why I started this YouTube channel. That's why I'm so confident it's going to work, because it just feels like effortless. Like it's so easy to do. And I'm going to start making my music again. They're two gifts I have of speaking and creation that I want to put into something more than just being inspired by money and making money. I want to do something that actually makes an impact on the world. I want to inspire people through my music. I want to inspire people through my content. Whereas I felt like I just wasn't as inspiring doing the agency stuff. Because at the end of the day, okay, cool, you got money. Like, that's cool. Okay, like, you booked a holiday, nice one, G. Like, I want to leave an impact on this world. I want to help people. And I think agency wasn't where all my energy should have been put. See, I'm inspired to make these YouTube videos because I know I'm helping someone. I know I'm fulfilling what God wants me to do, which is help people. And that's what I believe is a higher purpose. Because you could have the purpose to make money, but that's not a higher purpose. A higher purpose is serving something outside yourself, serving something that's greater than you, whether that be a community or that be people who need help, and helping people as much as you can. Because that's really the most fulfilling thing in life. It's not making money, it's about who you're helping. And with the agency, it's a great business to create to get some money. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be running my agency. But it's finding that balance of not just living for money. Now I'm living for something more, and I feel like I've been blessed with a lot more clarity to do what I need to do, So what I'd recommend here is fast and pray, man. Find out where you're really, really meant to be going. Really, where are you meant to be putting your energy? Where is it meant to go into? What are you trying to grow that is bigger than yourself, that's going to leave a bigger impact on this world? Because I think that's where fulfillment lies. And I'd be lying to you if I said the past week hasn't been the best time of my life, the most fulfilling time of my life, the most motivated I've ever been. And I don't even use motivation. I'm just saying disciplined. I want to work because I feel like I'm doing something great. So you really want to find your higher purpose. You really want to spend some time fasting, praying, looking at a wall, journaling, and figuring out which direction do you want to go in. And find something that's not necessarily just inspired by money. Find something that's higher and greater. Because trust me, bro, you've been brainwashed to think you can't follow your passions because there's no money to be made there. But trust me, there is, bro. Agency isn't the only way that you can make money. So pursue other things as well. Try other things. Don't neglect your health and don't neglect your gifts, because it will leave you miserable.